Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl, and this is a look and a reveal of my new 125-gallon aquarium. I'm super excited to share with you, so please stay tuned. So this is my family room where my oasis is and my plant collection. I keep adding more plants. I had intended to put my new aquarium in this room, but I changed my mind. As you can see, my new 125-gallon aquarium never made it out here. I just felt the oasis needs its own space. Plus, this way I have room for more plants. And besides, I wanted to see my parrotfish all the time. So they are where my 150 was. So now we're back in my living room, dining room. You can see Bogey and Gaia's 75-gallon aquarium. I need to do an update because I did make changes there. Then there's the cat tree. The tail hanging down is Smudgy's on the top, and Leo is in the little house. Beside that is my mixed African cichlid 75-gallon aquarium. And finally, my 125-gallon Parrotfish Aquarium. Here is the reveal of my new 125-gallon home to my parrotfish. This aquarium is much more maintenance friendly as it's only 23 inches high opposed to the 27 inches I was dealing with in my 150-gallon. Plus, hubby built my stand 2 inches lower for me. I went with a minimalistic scape. I chose 3 large plants and a few rocks for my stash in the basement. I also added the 2 little jugs, as my Cynodontis catfish really love them. The cool white jug down at the far end I found at a dollar store. It's raw and meant to be painted, but I really like it just as it is. It will only get better looking as it picks up some algae. Not surprising, I went with my favorite substrate, that being the beautiful white sand or crushed quartz. This substrate is pool filter sand, but it is the very best I've ever used. Honestly, it is so clean it doesn't even need to be washed. I will leave a link for anyone who's interested in the product. I painted the back of the aquarium black. So with the white sand and the black background, my bright orange parrotfish just pop. There is such a marvelous contrast in this tank. At first, the parrotfish stayed together in the back of the tank. A little overwhelmed, I think, with their new digs. Going from a 55-gallon to a 125-gallon is quite a big jump. Now that it's been a week, they seem quite at home. With the 5 parrotfish, there are 2 Cynodontis catfish, 2 cory cats, and I think 5 plecos, or maybe 6. I will be moving a couple of the plecos back to the 55 when it's ready. 5 in here are just too many, I think. I can watch these guys for hours. They seem so happy. I have decided that this will be a single species tank with only the blood parrots, excluding the others in here right now that I mentioned earlier. I have some credit available to purchase more for this aquarium. I will probably pick up another 5 parrots, and that will pretty much be it. Although I was thinking of adding just a small schooler to this tank as well, just to give it some action. But we'll see what I decide when I return from the fish store. As for the filtration, you can see I have an FX6 and an FX4. I moved the FX4 from the 55-gallon the parrotfish were in and hooked it up as it was. Then I hooked up the FX6 to run along with it so it will get seeded. I'll probably leave the two running together for about a month. Then I will move the FX4 back to the 55-gallon. Hubby still has to put the outside boards on the stand and finish it. I just didn't want to wait any longer, so as soon as the frame was ready, we moved it up here from the workshop. It will match the other stands eventually. I am so proud of this tank, and I'm thrilled with how it has turned out. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you had a great day. I wish you a super week ahead, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.